Are we here or are we not? Where are we? Time over time and the cycles of time. What do they call those cycles of time? I'm just setting things up here. I worked on some art, and through the art, it's going to tell a story. And I can only show you the story because the geometrics I don't know. Do I have a round circle? I have a round circle here, and I need someone who can. I wish I had another. Hold on a second. Well, I don't have it. I wish I did. If somebody can bring me one right now, I would really appreciate it. What I'm looking for. Oh, I got one. It's broken. I need a half moon. I want to split and create an average between two. Holy crap. You should have just seen what went on right here, right now. Somebody is in my apartment. I had no idea. My camera runs 7 seconds behind what you see. So when I went to get something and sat down here for the next 7 seconds, it was continuous and I saw me back there. That was scary, especially when I see my cat here and then I see my cat here and I'm going like, okay, now I understand the matrix. It is streaming. It is streaming. Remember the matrix. The half moon. You cannot have a whole moon. If you have a whole moon, you have this side and you have that side. Now the question is the waning moon or the underneath moon. If you go down to Florida, right, the moon is more underneath, okay, than it is on the side. So we can almost see the moon moving through different spectrums, almost like rocking between two sides, like a clock, like that, between here and Florida. And it's funny, I'm not going east-west, so I'm cutting all the vines by going north-south. And what I believe to be the longest stretch of road runs out of northern Quebec, straight down a highway, onto the 87, onto the 95, and right down through Pennsylvania and New York and Virginia and South and North Carolina, South and North Carolina, South and North Carolina. Remember that there's a reason for it, right? You pass in or on and around just beside Pennsylvania with Virginia, and I know you get to Georgia, and then after that you got Jacksonville. Yes, ABC Jacksonville, where it all begins. Where it all begins. Let me just do something to my other video. I got to pause it because I keep seeing me move. So where it all begins, we got to understand AI, EI. AI, EI. This is exactly to the number of what the Mayan calendar setup is. They run, what is it? Let me get and see exactly what it is. Let me see exactly what it is without forgetting what I was talking about. The Mayan calendar cycle. That's what we're going to look for together. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Mayan calendar cycle. Mayan Aztec, the Aztec Freelies. Let me see the Mayan Novica. Add. Calendar system, education calendar. The Smithsonian, Smithson, Ian Institution System, Living Maya, Chronology, Chronic, Britannica, Canatan, tan instead of 10, Calendar, Mayan, time, date. Not really sure which one I want to go into, so let's go into this one. Let's select, and there's a lot of stuff, too much stuff. I just wanted the basic. I wanted this over here. Let me see if I can. I wasn't muted, eh?
Live from Canada, live from Canada, live from Canada. It's Friday Night Live. Yeah, that is so funny. Oh my God. That is absolutely so funny. Okay, I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just came from a cup of tea. And a friend of mine says to me, I mean, somebody said it to me. I mean, I think I remember. Maybe I didn't hear it. It's Friday night. Friday night. Hey, let me look up. Where do I got my magic book? Let's see what Friday night calls for. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Friday night. Friday night. Let me see. Friday night, it's entertainment. Even if no one shows up, I'm having a good time. I found something new today, something that fits. And if nobody's with me, well, I prefer there are. But if there shouldn't be anybody around, that when I find this item, I have long unlocked. One of the souls of this planet has unlocked the gem to the understanding of the cycles in time of creation and creation of time and creation of the hue light that works around the clock in time. That although they think they're asleep, they are always awake. Where is Friday here? Come on, Friday. I got Friday night right over here. Friday, 33, rotation of creation. All zeros equal 6 in the heavens. You can use this as 36 and 38 as the 7th gate. But you're going to use it as 8 and 9. It's something new I just learned because it has to be understood. Although this is 6 dots, and although this is 6 dots, okay, and this is the in-between where this dot up here and this dot over here has to be forgotten about because they're in the center. So what happens to those dots? They're lost. And all we get is 2 dots here and 2 dots here. So we have 4 and 2 to the heart, in which in this cycle here, we have none to the heart, only the reflecting creation of the 6 light of the half-life in the 8 heaven, because there's 8 around here. And it doesn't take any parts until it sees which direction is in. This is the I. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. The difference is 6, 6, 6, or 5, 5, 5. And reflective of 5, 5, 5 is right over there. We're going to check that out one more time. Check it out every night. Isn't that what we want to do? We want to check it out. Will I forget what I'm talking about? Of course I will. I'll go back in the video. The Mayan calendar, that's what we're going to go back to. We're going to go back to the Mayan calendar. Let me see, hold on. So let me fix this. Okay. What all designs do. I don't want to talk about, first of all, this is the numeric. Let me see, I have something on my screen blocking me. Okay, so let's see what we can do. You see, what I was just talking about, when I said 6 difference and 6 difference and 6 difference, the thing over here between this area over here, okay, and this area over here is not 6 difference. There's a difference of 9 here and here. 6 difference stops it over here, so it doesn't go into the repeat cycle. The center over here, connector, okay, is 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 666. If you noted, I have 3 basic standard creations. 1, 2, 3. This would be the full life. The average of these two, okay, is over here.
stop, stop. In two of them, they hold a ring. In the center of them, it is where 17 and 20 and 17 come out to be, where they are interlocked. If I can remember, if this is 17 and 20, these numbers are starting from the top. This is the 369. This is the 147 area. This is the 147 area. I'm just trying to think. Just give me a second. This is 4. 44 is right over here. So you have 44 here, and over here you have the number 4. And then over here you should have, you have 4 again over here. I'm just trying to see exactly what the numbers are, because the in-between space here is a void in between here and here. So if you have 3 areas here and a 3 area here, this would be the 7th area gateway, where you're showing 2 rings, because the alphabet divides right here at 111. Right? You see, the alphabet divides right here at 111. And the thing about that, that when the alphabet divides at 111, even though it divides at 111, let me stop for a second. Let me reiterate for a second. We actually have to stop the alphabet at the letter O, at the 15th letter. The key and the creation of the cube is created between the numbers 16 and 21. That is where the cube is created. That is your 111. But I was always thinking that there's one piece missing. Like, let's say the 16 is not actually there. It actually goes 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then instead of using 16, they'll use 22. And that would be ape. A-P-E, ape. They'll use number 22. Monkey. Let's play some blackjack and see where that shows up. Remember BJ now in the blue ball in pool. So if we count from 1 to 15, that equals to 120, and that would be the game of pool, where the 8 ball, or 1 through 8, equals to a total of 36 or 360, where the 1 through 7 gateway equals to the 28 days of the cycle of a single moon, the moon of man, M-A-N, which is a division between the 2 pyramids in the gematria. When I do gematria letters, I go up in a pyramid style. That's the way I do it. And I'm always shifting. And now I have new ways to shift inside the scale. I created a new scale today. In fact, all these scales are out there. All you have to do is just try all the designs together. 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares, more. I don't know. The more squares, and then you understand what squares goes in the other square. Anyways, let's get down to the floor. So you add up 120, okay, to 15. Then you go 120 plus 111. Equals to 231, which is ABC inversed, where instead of it being ABC, it's now BCA. Now, once you have 231, you will have another 435 numbers remaining between 22 and 36. 22 and 36 equaling to 58. 22 is 4, 36 is 9, 4 and 9. Okay, I'm just thinking of something. So I'm just going to continue on with this work. So right over here, just to note that if the alphabet finishes in the dead center here, it will finish on number 18. Because after number 18, this board reflects. This bottom board reflects this bottom board. I'm not sure if you can see this, like this one over here. Can you see that one over here? Should I bring it in just a slight bit closer? And I can't bring that in closer, can I? What am I sharing? Oh, no. No, that's okay. So I just want to see what you can see. So let me turn the table just a bit. Okay, you can see it pretty good. I was far away. I better put on my, just give me a second here. Okay, so over here, I'm not sure, you can't see this one. I was going to show you these over here. This one here
is all these squares. There's a square here, there's a square here, there's 4 of them. There's 4 squares. Okay, I'm not sure if they're buildings or what it is, but on the 4th square, okay, how can I explain this? You see, although I tell you it's a replica, this whole thing, right? It does not end as a replica. I'm just going to see if I made a mistake somewhere, because I'm looking at this 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. Yes, what happens over here? You see, this is the same as this, right? See this? It ended here. This board ended here at 15. See the board end over here? Well, here is where 15 is. Remember I was telling you it's a reflection, but I'm just noticing now because of the artwork, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You see the way it creates this roof over here? Because 10, 11, and 12 are black. The only place where the 1 changes, it becomes a reptilian, becomes black. So you have this area here creating this, the Y and Y. See the Y and Y? Okay, connecting the 2 sides of the alphabet. But anyways, if I take a look at the top part of the alphabet, right, over here, when I reach 19 over here, see this 19 over here? 19 is this over here. This is 19, and when you drive 19, all of okay, so when you draw up over to here, you see this inverted Y over here? This inverted Y over here. Okay, this is where 15 is. Now, where was the other inverted Y? I'm a little out of, okay, here's that inverted Y here, and then here. See here and here is the same? Well, this over here is 16, 17, 18. 16, 17, 18. So it ends up with this Y, and the Y is here. So, and if you take a look, there's a clam. Yo, it says yo. So where is yo 11? I'm not really sure, because these 2 over here is the 11 that connects. Here it's 1, 1, 1. That's what's going to show up here. This is the only part of the wheel where there's 2 red numbers, 16 and 19, 2 black numbers, 17 and 20, and 2 red numbers, 18 and 21. This is where the 7th inning stretch takes place, 6.5. Okay, so we do have a direct recreation. So here it's like going ABC again. So it's not flipped backwards to it, but it's continuous. And this, I think, has to be done 3 times, and 3 times, and 3 times, and 3 times, and then we have to flip it over. Something to do with 313. But it's a lot of work, and I've never done it. And here, these stop signs, what connects this 36 with this 36. Now, if you take a look here, okay, where the ring shows up, is because this one, you see this side over here, this is number 36912. And this is an inverted, instead of 36912 being turned to the left, it's flipped backwards, and this is 36912. Because of that, it leaves this opening. Now, when this is 36912, this one over here, let me see. This one over here as 12 closing on this side. See here, it leaves an opening. Do you follow what I'm saying? In fact, no, this is inverted. I flipped it upside down. 1, 2, 3 starts over here. So this is 30. This is 36, 33. Can that be possible? 34, 31, 28. Yes, this is where the moon is. You remember number 13 inside the moon, and 28 inside the moon, and 26 inside the moon, 26, 28, 29, 31, 26, 28, dividing of the gate. 31, AC/DC. 28, the cycle of the half-life of ABCD creation. Or AC plus AC plus, and 8 plus C equals to D, and that's where you go A, B, C, D. That's where you create the 4 houses in A, B, C, D. That's what it has to be. You have to be able to work it out mathematically. Yeah, just give me a second. I need a little bit of water. I have an extreme, I don't know, something. A lot of energy passes through, my friends. A lot of energy. A lot of energy. Okay, so this one over here, this design over here, I should have wrote it down. I don't remember. It looks like a lot of picnic tables. I think this is, you see, I want to see what I started. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. This is the 5 position. Why is it connected to this side? I really don't remember what I did here. I have to think about it. I should have wrote it down. This is a mathematical equation. This is binary code. 1, 2, 4, 8. 8 and 8 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. When you create this marking over here, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it. You can't. It's really hard to see. Maybe from up here. But anyways, if you see that, you see there's in there the triangles. Anytime you have a triangle, okay, triangles are for distance. Let me fix the screen here. Yeah, triangles can be for distance, and one of the ways to measure that distance is based on this thing here. But we might have to use 2 of them. I don't know yet. I'm going to get to you right away, Mr. Messer. I didn't see anything. I see nothing. Friday night. Oy, oy, oy. Baruch, okay. Now we're praying to the moon. Here's the moon, okay? This moon is on both sides. I gotta take this and I gotta just put it maybe on just this side over here. That's the way. This is the way we're gonna have to go, right? We've got the whole moon. We're covering the whole moon. Covering the whole moon. You see, the goat only has 2 little nipples, but the cow. Okay, we'll talk about the angles after. I want to complete and start with Mighty Messer. Okay, from the beginning. D half moon. Yes, half. The D, in fact, the and I was just working on that before. Okay, well, anyways, I'll start a new page for it, or I'll just write on another page. If we want to, if we had someone who can really write good, it would be fantastic.
I can hear everybody. No, I can't see. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's do an old-fashioned D. Let's do the easiest way we can do I, but actually, I can be done this way. Wasn't it very high, eh, for I? So H can be done that way. You know, if we actually went this way and ran this house, what would be that angle? Other than to, what would be that angle? So what is all this? Well, what we're going to do is I want to build something. I'm going to build something. I think I'm going to build. I'm going to build Bugs Bunny. Here we go. Here we go. And I'll take that one, right? In fact, we also want to get C in there, right? Because we'd have to do this in order to create the real D. And then, hold on, I got this. Well, wait a second. We forgot a friend of ours. You know, we forgot the friend of ours. These are the opposites of each other. It can be found on the N and on the Z. In the actuality of these realities, okay, the H will show you the happy medium between the N, and the I will show you the happy medium between the Z. When actually finiting what is 1D into its creation is you have both parts of both Z and N in the creation of this letter. If you want, I can leave it this way and just show you these lines over here. Adding on that, I will put one more down here. And the continuation of this will come all the way out over here. And the end of this result will actually look like that. This is your D, which has the running board of the N. The N is the 14th and the 13th letter reverse. It is creation, the birth in the E world of the sun and the moon, the male and the female. Because what we see as bar mitzvah as the male 13, it is the 14th year that begins. For what we see as the 13th year as the bar mitzvah, it is the female's first year, first day beginning in the year of 13, in the year of 13, in the year of 14, not the year that is past. When you are 1 year old, are you 1 year old on the day you were born, or 1 year from that day? So the day of your birthday, you have become 365 days, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 52 weeks, with everything in between, and you become one. Where are you the day after your first birthday? You become 1 year and 1 day into your second year. So when 2021 ends, we have completed what? When 2021 ends, what year will we begin? If we call this 2021 at the moment, or if I tell you yesterday you were 52, this is yesterday. Today is your birthday. Just like if you were 1 year old last year, you were 0 because you were born. But today, right? Today is your birthday, and now you're 1. You went from 0 to 1. Here you were 52 yesterday. Today you are 53. But this is complete. Tomorrow, you will be 1 year, 1 day. This 1 day is in the year 2. This next day, the next day after your birthday, the next day after your birthday is year 54. So when you have your 12th year bat mitzvah, you enter into year 13 as you enter for the males into year 14. Runner of the gateway, female and male. End result of this calculation, 7 and 9. This will be your 77 gateway. Everything associated with 9, okay, if it's multiplied and made into a quarter house, it will equal back to 9. If it's added, it will equal back to 7, and it becomes the halfway house. So this is your letters. But let me get back to Mr. Messer. I'm so sorry that I do this, but that's what the D is. The D is just 1 R. So 23.5 degrees. Well, 23, there's so many things. In order, if I turn this sideways, which is the way I think everything runs this way, I think the world is set up this way. I can't explain it. When you draw from this size, you see this size? This would be the Earth size, right? This is where we can divide the center block in half. If I was to leave it this way, I would have to run a 45-degree angle off of my rectangular paper, which is higher than it is wider. You know, ABC wide, but this is by 6s. Between here and here, it's 6, correct? But next to each number, it's 1 and 1. How does everything become square? If I go down in my numbers, if I go down from 9 to 6, that's 3, but I have the same distance as going from 8 to 9. So what's going on? There's something more to this than meets the eye. We will take it a little deeper another time. If you look at 235, 235 is an interior angle right over here. 2, 3, and 5. Bell Canada Enterprises, the sewage system, underneath the ground. That's where it is. It's underneath the ground. And use every letter that goes with EL. Del, fell, hell. There's a hidden one in P-E-L-L because a pelle is a shovel in French, although it's not spelled that way. It's a hint to the French if you'd never see how the word was spelt. Spelt. Okay, so where am I going on with this next? So yes, we'd cut it this way. And since this would be, you see the way this goes down here? How can I design this? I'm going to get back. I know I'm off course here a little bit. Let me just do this. No, I don't want that. I like to look at it as the 7th gate is the holder of 1 and 1 cube. The 7th gate is the holder of F, and it is the holder of H. And then there's going to be another one where it becomes, and then you can see the beehive over here. You see the way that 8 shows 2 doorways over here, that 8 on the side, 8 and 0 on the side here. This is an obligation through the angle of the block. What this does is what I call the delta angle. And I like to look at this as a passage or a beehive. I've been doing it for quite a while, and you can continuously just do it on its own and see what it does. Where was I? Yes. So I wanted to keep this piece open over here. Where was I? Yes. So what happens, okay, is that this is number 7. You can call it number 1, call it 1, call it 7. Doesn't matter which way it goes. I can switch all the numbers around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. And then what I'm going to do, I need a little bit more light. I need some light. Then what I'm going to do, and I have to go backwards. Dot, dot. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so see, this is where whether you want to look at the V, whether you want to look at, I just want to get a little bit of get this calculator out of the way. Yeah, I just want to get rid of this. And over here, if you see what this X is what you're going to do is you're going to go, oh, look, the M. And the M is supporting the block 7. But now if you go and you say the W, if it's the M, here's the M. Support block W, splitting block 66. Now the W, okay, is like this. Okay, the W is like this. So what it's going to do, the W, if I can, let me see if I can recreate this. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should have made it with 4. It would be easier. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, odd number is good because odd number is good because I have to go 6 to create it. So I have to split the box perfectly, and then it would be right. Isn't that funny? I went 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. Oh yeah, I can go 3 here. Right. Okay. So that's the split. So let me take out another color. Okay. So what I'm going to do is when you take out and create the W. Okay. When you create the W, what's going to happen is the block that's over here. I shouldn't have done it that way. I shouldn't have done it that way. How can I do this? We're supporting this block. Okay, now let me show you it another way. See if I can get this done properly. So I go down 1, 2, 3. I go down 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I go up 2, and I go over 2, and I go up 2. Now, is that's let me see, did I get that right? Okay. Now over here, okay, over here is a block. Did I get it right? Up here, okay, it's here. Over here's a block. So this W is going to support this block. Now, if we did the M, which the M runs this way, okay, the M runs this way. So what's going to happen with the M? In both cases, we are splitting the cubes. In fact, we're going right through the cube. And if you take a look, it's going down, 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 down through the cubes. Down through the cubes. And then you end up running down the chute through these tubes. And this is your 7th gate. Your A, B, C, D, although you climbed up to arrive here, your descent is down this way. See the way this building comes off this way because I designed it that way. So let me see. So now your M, what is going to be your M? Your M is going to be here. Here's your M. So your M is, here's your M. And then your M, and then your M, and then your M. And with your M, you are going to have the cube. Let me see. Did we get this properly? This is where the cube will be with the M. This is what the cube will look like with the M. See, the cube looks like that with the W. Now the question is, how high should I have gone? 1, 2. I went too high. I went too wide. Yeah, I'm going to go too high only because I only went by 2. And this one I went I think I went, this is wrong. Let me read, I'd like to redo this. Need to redo this. Now this one had to go 1, 2, and then it had to do not 1, 2 that way or 1, 2 that way, but it had to do 1, 2 this way. So if 1, 2 is like this, 1, 2 is like this, you don't think there's going to be another block here? So here's your M. And with this one, we're going to see what happens with this one is the question. Here is this. Now your W was over here. So I'm going to take away these little things that I did here for a reason. Okay, because if your W is this way and the block is over here, my question is, what is this block doing? What is this block doing? What's going on? I'm trying to think. Here we've created a single tower through the M. Is that what we got here? And we're supporting, see the Y? It is the Y that supports 1 and 1. This tower over here of the 7th gate is actually right in the center of what I showed you the cube is over there. The same design and artwork is over there. And I'm talking about this piece over here. This piece over here, part of the cube. So, yeah, Mr. Messer, I'm going to get a little drink in the kitchen coming back. We're going to get on to that. I'm going to see if I... Saint Antoine de Padoue. Oh, this is my... Sorry about that. Sorry about that. This is a light. Bad light. Sorry I did that. I really am. I'm really sorry. You know, I have a little trouble with the light camera action thing. I don't know why. Can we put it here or something? Oh, God. Okay. I'm just going to get a drink. Yeah, I'm just going to have just one little, maybe a banana or a piece of chocolate or something. Just give me 1 minute. This will be like a 1-minute break. This will be like a 1-minute break here. Open up a box of chocolates. You don't mind that I have a box of chocolates? We're going to have some box of chocolates. Maybe we're going to have some box of chocolates. Anybody want a chocolate? You're all invited over. If we can get 1 million people over at this place here where I am, that would be just fantastic, eh? 1 million people. I'm going to be 1 minute. Trying to. Bon bon, kitty kitty. It'll be 1 minute. If you have to go to the bathroom, if you have to get a drink, make it healthy. You want to come in now? In or out?
You're up. Okay. See it.
Okay, I want to try my best to dedicate this now. From Canada, looking at the old work, 23.5 degrees off, 74.3 degrees. I is Genesis 131. Okay, 23.5. Let's see if we can understand this. I'm looking at this. 2 and 5 represent Earth. They are the center of the calculator. They will create a 7. 3 and 2 will create a 5, and 3 and 5 will create an 8. 3 times 5 will create creation. 3 times 2 will create creation. 5 times 2 will create 17, will create creation. They will all recreate creation. And the letter K. They will all turn into KKK. Okay. You know, I get very excited when I see it. You know, I get very excited. It just flows so quick. I need a pen. You know, it just flows too quick, and then it like cuts off. You know, we can redraw all of this. I'm working on the calculator. I usually do 1, 2, 3 up here, but I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I'm going to do this over here, okay, on this side, I'm then destined. Okay, now you see the way you dragged this corner down to here. So I'm going to drag that corner up to there. And then I'm going to drag it down to here. And it's just so funny because, wow, that's really, really funny. Oh, boy. Just hold on a second. I have to show you something. Hold on, I'm going to show something. I don't know if you can see that. Right? This one goes this way. This one goes this way. The x on good, the x on grav. This is the 45-degree angle. But this angle is the angle of 7 going over to 6. Keeping it on the top side of this cube. Keeping it on this top left-hand corner, right-hand corner. Okay, let me get rid of this. So that is what I believe 2, 3, 5, the 2 reverse 8, 3 reverse 7, 5 reverse 5. So the only thing left is these two here. Oh my God, that's not good. Okay, yeah, just hold on a second. It's my son, so I will answer the phone. Hello, sir. How are you? I'm doing a video, so I'm live. So if you speak to me, I'm going to listen. Yeah. No, but tell me what's up. Oh, very good. That'd be very nice. That's like a big present for me. All right? Okay. Ciao. Bye. My son is coming over. There's a chance I might stop the video for 15 or 20 minutes and come back with a new video, but I don't want to lose anything I have on the screen. So can I just say we're going to just take a big time out? Wow, this is very important. So now we have to have the setup.
of this. See, the numbers, we have to take number 2 and we have to bring it to 147. So it's going to be 2 plus 8, and then it's going to be 2 plus 2, and it's going to be 2 plus 5. That's what we have to do to 2, because this is the cycle we run. We run a 3-1-3 cycle. 3 over to here, 3 over to here, and 1. It's 3-1-3. Whatever it is, it all runs 3-1-3. 1-3, 3-1, 1-3, 3-1, whatever it is. We also run one cycle that runs this to this to this to this. And it happens here, and then it happens again over here. In this one, it's 8, 11, 10, 13. And in this one over here, it's 26, 29, 28, 31. And when the board reflects over here, and R ends, and A takes over, but when R ends as the 18th letter, and the reflection of the roulette board starts over, A begins as S. Although there's another A in this position over here, this is the in-house A. This is a black A. As well, there's another A here. 2 plus 8 equals to 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. It is connected to the birth, and 57 is your moon link to your 21 cube. Your 21, your 23, whatever number you want, we have been given it in games and its association. So this is number 2. We now have to take the same thing and do the same thing with 3. So we will have to see that for 147, we will have 3 and 7. We will have 3 and 1. We will have 3 and 4. And that is for number 3. So now we want to understand number 5. Well, for number 5, we will have 5 and 5. Now we will have 5 and 1. Because it's going to be a -1. Everybody knows if it's 1, it's going to be a -1. The difference is going to be 6 when it is with 5. The other thing about this number 5, in order to bring it to a number 4, it is going to be number 8. And let's note that they built these dice perfect, because I see 3 dots, but are there a possibility to have more? And I see 5 dots, and are there a possibility to have more? And I see 6 dots. And I shined his dice through, and I see 7 dots with 2 empty spaces. And that is my greatest. That is alpha beta in its own, right there, all on its own. One kingdom come on the top, the gold, leaving the silver and the bronze. Silver and the bronze in Cleveland, leaving silver and the bronze in Cleveland. Where is LeBron's? The one spirit partakes in the 6th life. It is the only golden 7 light to ignite in this cube. And the cube sits like this, and it spins the dreidel. All about the dreidel. All about the cube. It's the cube spinning on its axis. And when it spins, all you will see is 6 and 4 and 5. 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4. You add them together, it is 15. You multiply them, it equals to 120. Representing Mars, representing the moon, and the 7th gate inside the game with 6 corners and 1 ball they call Q, and a stick, the game of pool. The beginning of the 7th gate ending in the 20th century, where they pull out all the darts. So let me not lose myself. We're talking about 2, 3, 5 over here. So I want to see that I didn't go out of context. I'm trying to wake my mind up. I just want to see. So we have 5, 5, 5, 8, and we have 5, 2. And sorry, I put down the camera. So this is this situation, bringing it to the cycle. Okay, now we want to bring each one to its own cycle. So now we're going to take number 2, and we're going to watch the cycle of number 2, what happens. In the cycle of number 2, you will have 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. You will have 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this, what I call usually ABC, and then the end of the cycle, and then you go ABC, and then you end the cycle, and then you go AB, and then so on C, which would be 9, 2, and 4. The 9 birth to the 24 divided by the house, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. Here comes the sun. The orange ball is right here. Apparently, it takes brown and blue, okay, equals black in basic, just to leave that on the side. So this is the 2 house. So what I did is, now that I created the 2 house, in the 2 house, I created the cycle again. 3, 1, 3, 1. Now I can shift this cycle also. We can get rid of this, but in this cycle, you can see that this is the way it is. Is that a 924 or 44 Porsche? So that would be this cycle over here between 7 and 8 and inside the gateway sun. Birth into divided house, the cat house. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Is it possible somebody's on my floor? So where were we, Mr. Messer? It's just way too exciting, you know. We have so many tools. We have so many tools to tear things apart and rebuild them, to understand how the word works. And whatever the word is, the truth or a lie, we know the word. We do not need to speak to the thief. We just have to do good within us. And once we start to break the codes, they know we have awakened. And there are those who are devoted to the numbers. Unlock the key for what? To save humanity. That's all it's for. What are we here for? To save humanity. For those who know, and some forgot. For me, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, but it's got to get done. It's got to get done. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's fun to figure this all out. Wherever it takes us, it's like, I don't know, unlocking something. Okay, so I wrote something down, or I said something. What did I say? You see, I even lost it once I wrote it down and said it. Yes, brown and blue. Okay, number 23. Number 23, 23.5. Yes, so it's 46 and 10. 23.5. So if you think about it, 23.5. Oh, it's the key. Just in basic, it is the key to Earth's heart. And the plug-in. Okay, check this out. Now we have the 4 houses, and we're going to chop up 1 house into 4. We have 4 houses, and we're chopping 1 house into 4. And is that a Roman number? Because that'll be 10. Or is it an alphabetical number? X equals to 24. Okay, reverse. 0, 3. because basic creation is all 0, 1 through 0, 9, in which is 61 through 69. That's your basic creation. In French, they state that when you reach the seventh gate of the high God of creation of 10, this X over here, 6 times 4 equals to 24, 6 plus 4 equals to 10, plus 24 equals to 34 DC, which is created by 13 man. It is the bar in man. It is the MIT zva, to go, which brings on 13. 13 and 23 go together. 1 with 2, 2 not without 1, 1 not without 2, and all together in 3. When it's in 3, okay, you can look at it another way. You can look at it as UAB. UAB, when in 3, because the 21st is where it's all at. It's all at over here in the 21st. And this is going to bring us up to 42, which is the split of the gate, 63, which is the Christ, and the connecting of the, I have to say this exactly. It is 7 times 7. It's star system 7. This will create, this is part of the 360 degrees, which creates the B world gateways through 3 and 6. And I'm not explaining this properly, so just let's take it as 21st. 21st, and the levels of 21 add up by 21, add up by 12. In both scenarios, you will get 4884. That is the Sun, Pluto. And it is the division of Jesus and the 7th gate of night and day. And the reason for that is 4 times 8, 4 plus 8, equals to 32, equals to 12, equals to 44. This number will create 16 and 8. 1 and 6 equals to 7. Let me do this again. 4 times 4 equals to 16. 4 plus 4 equals to 8. It is 0, 8. 16 and 8 equals to 24. The 16 hours of day to the 8 hours of night. The 8 hours of night, it is a 0, 8. So if we revert back to the 0, 8, where is the 0, 8? Where is that? Here, yes, between 61 and 69. Now remember, between 61, okay, is what numeric value for the word 1, okay, will equal to 3 and 4, 7. The word value for 6 is word value 52. So right away from 61, you go 62, 63, 64, and 65. All you're missing is 66, which is the division of 7, 8, and 9. This is where your 5 and 6 yoke come 11 come together. This, where did this come from? 8 plus 8 equals to 16. 1 plus 6 equals to 7. But if I went and multiplied this and created a quarter world known for Earth's heart, 8 times 8 equals to 64. The multiplication is what breaks this box up into 4. Divide, and they always say the divided house is 35 divided by 4 equals to 9. Well, it's 5 plus 1 because of the chip you have to lay to get it. So the actuality is 8, 9 is what this answer is. 8 and 1, 9, which is Venus. And this is the exact chip bet you make in roulette. Here is your 64, which will create your 24 and your 10 DC, which was created over here. 23.5, if we want to work it up, it'll be 69. We're going to turn it over times 3, multiply it times 3. So this will be 69.6 is what the answer will be. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 5 equals to 15. 1 plus 5 equals to 6. The next dimension of this roll, right, times 1, okay, is going to be 90. Hold on a second. It's going to be 4. The fourth one is going to be, this is 8. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So we're going to add another 23.5. So this will become 8. This will become 3. Whoop. Hold on a second. This will become 3. And this will become 2. Yeah, so I got a visitor. So I'm not shutting it down. So I'm leaving it for 10 minutes. 10-minute break. My video is running for 10 minutes, okay, for 15 minutes. I'll shut it down. But for time, you just can't say certain things. Oh, nice. This is our, yeah, just where I'm on the, am I, can they see me? No, I think I pointed it up to the top. Yeah, so what's going on? How is it going with, is she still around?
Well, yeah, she's still around. She's passed the last 3 days with me.
Okay,
But
cool.
she did her exam
Yeah.
with me. I helped her a lot with that.
I tell her she's really got to relax, man. We're in this like really cool world.
Yeah.
Really cool world.
No, I'm doing good. You know, I'm doing my own thing also. You know, I want to get onto doing a lot of breath work, and I want to study that. You know, in the end, you know, maybe you're right. You don't need a naturopath diploma. You don't need to be certified something.
No, you only have to make yourself happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody will go to you anyway.
Cody says, don't stretch yourself out so thin. I get it, but maybe through the whole thing, it's a passage, right? And through the whole thing, you learn a lot of shit.
I got one guy here, if you want to go read the shit people are sending me. I got one guy who posted a video of me, 59 seconds who I am. I did the video, yeah. I did a video for 59 seconds that Rumble asked for. Okay. A preliminary video. He liked the video. He's been following me a couple of years. So he posted that video on his channel. He got 150 views.
His own video?
No, my video.
Really?
59 seconds, what I did.
Really?
That's it.
I think 59 seconds should be the thing you should do now.
I'm doing 3-hour videos.
No way.
You want a J?
I also came because you've been telling me you've been wanting to do stuff.
I can't do it tonight.
What? It doesn't give you anything. It clarifies your mind.
No, I just smoked. I'm not doing that.
You okay?
The video and just the video and it was a rough week.
Yeah?
Yeah. Time to get out of the market. Can't do it anymore. Takes away time from this. This is too important to me now. Oh, this was a living like that. Regime, I didn't name. I told you, he sent me to this place. I didn't have the name of the guy. Couldn't find. I'm fine. Didn't have the name. She says, well, here's a paper for this office, and they'll find out who they are. So I walked in there, she's talking out another one.
Yeah.
She says, we don't do that. Why else would you send me?
Really?
And I told her, one night, this guy is picking me. Well, listen, we really don't do that anymore. What are you looking for? I said, just looking for an address or picking me. I want to find out who owns my building. And I says, Bonaparte. She says, oh, Bonaparte. She says, sit down, please.
Oh, really?
She says, sit down. She says, it's about time somebody walks in here and has the balls to go against these people. She says, you should get a class action suit against these people.
Yeah, you told me that. It's weird. It's really weird. So apart from that, is anybody doing Hanukkah or they're not doing
Nobody told
anything?
me.
Really?
They just listen. They're not. Listen, you have to understand one thing. We're not. This planet is not what we ever thought it was. It's better than it ever could be because it's. I know the truth.
Yeah, but you know how sometimes we get to the far end of something that is pointless, and then we're like we invent our own
Oh no, I don't invent nothing. It's what I'm doing. What I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anything else. Only what I'm doing. My work is for myself. I'm very happy with my work. Very, very happy. Very happy. So where is Cass tonight?
Well, she went home.
Yeah.
She had to get her stuff, done. She just got new dresses. We have our FedEx party tomorrow.
You're allowed to go?
But it's not a FedEx party. It's some colleague of ours knows the industrial boss.
Mm-hmm.
So he
You
said
think they'll let you in?
he said it's my friend. He'll let us in even if you're vaccinated or not. So that's tomorrow.
You're lucky. I can't go. I really don't like. I can't say I don't like to go anywhere because all the places I go, nobody's vaxxed. Hardly anybody. I don't go anywhere.
Cassie's like, I'll be with Ashley. We'll all go up together. But you'll go in first, and then a couple seconds later, me and Ashley will go in, together.
Why, they don't know you're dating?
Yeah.
They don't?
Well, because Cassidy has friends at work, and she's told them all the story, and people don't necessarily like me, or they would ask her, why the fuck are you coming in with him when you told us all of that?
You know what your answer to somebody would be? You know what? 30 years old. First time I ever came to planet Earth.
Right.
First time I've ever come to planet Earth that I can remember.
Yeah.
Sometimes I make mistakes. That's how I learn. Hey, what do you know? I made a mistake.
Yeah. So anyways, I suggested, listen, because I know Cassidy might want to drink. So I said I can be the designated driver, just to make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not in the mood.
Drinking is zero. It's deterioration of the spirit. I need a little pushing. Yeah, you want to come see the room?
Check it out. You went to Barassa again. I was wondering why you guys went to Barassa.
I thought.
What are you gonna do with these?
You know what? Because I don't know, whatever it is, I'm gonna find a story.
Well, I can get you a fountain.
Yeah.
Put it on top.
Okay.
And from that.
Okay.
Yeah. Since you have bottles now, might as well.
Okay.
That's good. Holy shit, eh?
Yeah. No, I forgot I could buy keys now. I'm gonna go buy keys next week. No, regular keys, regular. What's it called? 270. So yeah, should I bring this in? This is a space here.
Even Cassidy now is 369. She screamed at me yesterday. She says, Tesla? Tesla was the smartest guy? And I'm like, you're talking about the Tesla guy that Elon Musk? No, Tesla. And they're like, 100 years ago? Yeah, he's the one who invented the 369. I'm like, yeah, that's really cool that you know that. And she knows that. It's pretty cool.
I can show her fucking. I got designs of 369.
Yeah. I said, you'd like to be in a conversation with my father? No. Yeah. She comes to me, she got her fingers broke. She cut her fingers, she came to me first. She had no one else to go to, right? Wow. Keep it. It's a nice souvenir of.
Yeah, keep going. You need oil or something? You need a lemon?
Just fun.
You like my 2 bottles in the back there? Got a bottle there. Got a full box of bottles there.
Okay, enough. Just because you. I
I've been
understand
collecting
why.
one every 2 months.
Yeah.
I don't drink it. It's just what you run away around. I got 4 of them. No, I don't drink it.
No, I know.
It's and you know what? I've been doing it for a year, and the SAT's on strike, and all the cabinets are starting to come in.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Well, you know what's happening this weekend, right?
Because they're putting, they're forcing people to call truckers and they get rats. They're going on strike. People who have enough money to work their number of lives. Wow. It's coming here, but it's not going to get back. It's going to be for everybody. That's why getting the tax is nothing. They just want to see they can control it. Because there's not only they know that. It's and anyways. I don't think they did a pandemic. Yes, yes, yes. According to numbers, they don't follow those numbers before. That's not how people make this suggested. There's other people until they can prove to the entire world. They can never start fights.
So what you're saying is that naturally, everything always comes up.
Yeah. No matter how much it is.
So why you call it get it, don't get it, whatever it is?
No, because no, getting it is no good. Because you become, you go into a world that.
But there's always going to be a good outcome. That's what you're saying.
But not that outcome is being submissive to listening to everything somebody says. You have to be your own person.
But if what you're saying is obviously that we're going to have a good outcome that will come out to the good people.
For the ones who are still alive.
Well, obviously, the ones who are still alive, those who are dead, they already have their outcome.
No, because the ones who have gotten the second vaccine get the third one. Listen, Pfizer did it to the pigs. It was horrible. Same thing. Same thing. The baby stopped giving it, the pig stopped dying. So I went to any
Oh, 50 years ago.
same company, same stuff. This is not the one. You're smart, you're smart. But no, there's I know a lot of good stuff out there. There's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Like I said, how do you like to think about
How do you get a psychedelic induced experience? How do you get a psychedelic induced experience? How do you get a psychedelic induced experience without taking LSD or mushrooms or any of the drugs? Read it. You get the same result. That's what I'm saying.
I want to make something up. This is for everything. Arthritis, lose weight, turmeric, moringa, pepper, black pepper, salt. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, there's three more minutes, all right? I'll be there in 3 minutes. Mr. Messer, I hope you're still around somewhere in the kitchen.
The poll checker. It's the bugs. It's exciting today, somebody with number knowledge. So what are you doing this weekend?
Well, tomorrow's a party.
Okay, right.
But tonight I wanted to. Cody called me, and he's coming back from Ottawa tonight instead of yesterday, so he did an extra day. He's not working on Monday, and then next weekend he's moving out. But tomorrow's a party, tomorrow night, and then Sunday I got 2 weeks off from FedEx.
Who do you got?
Called my doctor. I said I've had enough. I need time off. So she asked me questions. Est-ce que tu es sur le bord des larmes? Ah oui.
Why do you say that? Why do you have to do that?
Because I wanted time off.
But you shouldn't say it like that. You have to watch what you say. They'll send someone to your fucking door and lock you up. Fuck, no.
For what? Crying?
I don't know. So yeah. Oh, right. For
Because you were scared of the hospital doesn't mean.
Well,
it's
listen,
gonna
I know
happen
the
to me.
system, okay?
I'm not, but I'm not screaming angels and demons.
Yeah, I
here.
know, I know. Okay, so anyways, continue.
It's my doctor. It's my family
Okay,
doctor.
okay.
So I told her, listen, I've come to you last year, and I asked you for some time off, and you said no. But this time around, I'm asking you very, very seriously to have some time off, because the more it's going, the more I'm thinking of quitting my job. This is where I got it. Quitting my job and quitting a job that I've been there for 8 years and paid $30 an hour doesn't make sense to me. But I'm still getting the thoughts.
Okay.
So she's like, so go, okay. So I'm gonna prescribe you a psychotherapist.
Okay.
Could you wait
Okay,
until you
sorry.
jump onto
Yeah,
the
okay.
conclusions?
Okay.
I'm gonna prescribe you a psychotherapist, and I want you to go, and we'll meet up in 2 weeks
Okay.
on the 15th.
Okay. And he's gonna give you pills?
Okay, good night. You don't want to hear my story,
I do.
You don't want to hear my story?
I do.
so hear my story.
Okay. Continue.
So look at me.
I'm having a hard time.
Why?
Because I am.
What is this gonna do to you? It's
I-
making
it's-
me good
Okay,
because I'm off. I'm off work.
I know because listen.
Haven't I in the last few phone calls that I called you? Haven't
Yeah.
I not let you be aware that I didn't feel good?
Yes. No. I just thought you would just tell him.
I can't just take time off.
No,
just like that.
I thought you would just tell them at work. I've been harassed so much. It's hard on my head. I'm not feeling good. I'm getting a lot of headaches. I need time off, and that's it. And not tell them so much of a story, so they're not going to start pushing you around.
Who?
The doctors. I don't want them to push. Anyways, tell me the story.
Push me around into where?
Just tell me
Into
the story.
where?
Tell me the story.
That's it. I asked for some time off. I said a month, 2 months, whatever it is, just give me some time off. So she says, I'm going to give you 2 weeks. And then I says, well, listen, 2 weeks, you're going to fall right into the freaking peak and the rush of everything. I'm going to make everything worse. She says, no. In 2 weeks, you're going to come back and see me. We're going to see where things are at. And then we're going to see how to deal with it.
Okay, just do me one favor. No pills.
I want time off.
Right.
Period.
No, but they will suggest pills.
Who's going to put the pill in my mouth?
Listen.
No one is.
I'm just saying they're gonna just suggest pills. No one's gonna put it in your mouth. You're just gonna refuse it. You just refuse it.
Yeah.
That's all.
When she gave me back painkillers, I never took them.
So tell her. You have to continuously do that. And tell them don't take the pills and then say I took the pills.
I know.
That don't.
I'm going to say, no, I don't want no pills.
Cause that shit, man. I'm on nothing. I was on 1,000. It fucking killed me.
I know, and that's not my intention.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I know you just want to get away from. But next time you speak there, tell her I want to get away from the tension. Everybody's bothering me. I'm getting harassed all the time. I can't handle it anymore. I need to stay home. That's why I'm at the edge of my alarm. You know, that's me. But I'm 60. But good, you got some time off.
I got till the 13th. What do you want? Next Monday? Not this Monday, next Monday. But then that's when I'm meeting her, and that's when we're gonna see if I need some more time. You know, and then I'm gonna tell her when she tells me why do you want time. I'm gonna tell her because if I'm at work, I come back, I'm at home, and I need like 2 hours in the bathtub. I can't do my meditation. I can't work out properly.
She won't listen to those
focus.
things. She's not a judge. She hears that.
Okay, so if she wants to hear what I want to do during my time off, I'm going to tell her I want to get into my habit, a good habit of being able to work out properly and to do my meditations and breathings.
Okay. Yeah, very good.
But I've been trying, but I can't do it because FedEx is so much in my head.
Right, but she's not a psychologist. She's just a doctor. She will suggest you a psychologist. Personally, I just say, listen, they harass me at work all the time. I just don't feel good at work. I need time off. That's it. They don't have to know nothing about your life. Zero. Nothing. Nada. You're the boss. You're the boss. You're the boss.
You didn't like the story. What do you want?
No,
me to tell you?
I do like the story. I'm just telling you my story. Because that's who I am, you know. But I'm happy you got time off. Are you gonna come into the farm a little bit?
I don't know. I'll see.
You know,
Maybe.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh, we're being fucking listening to us. Huh. So.
Anyways, so that's it. Make sure you don't burn down the house.
Oh, is something on? You want a soup?
No.
Oh, I just
I
made it
forgot.
last night.
Forgot to bring you my soup.
This.
No, have it. I just made soup.
You want some herring?
No.
Oh, do you want? I can give you a Kimmel bread. I have a frozen Kimmel. You want a frozen Kimmel?
Sure, I'll take bread.
You want to hold all that so it doesn't fall down?
Really?
Yeah, just put your arm around it. Hold it. Hold it. I got a Kimmel bread. Here it is. Whoa, look at that. We got Kimmel bread.
You want to munch it?
Yeah. I went to the Jewish bakery.
So I guess we're not going to have a phone call from anybody else.
I called them. And, or was he eating supper?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that, you gonna be ready? I'm gonna find a restaurant where to go for dinner on your birthday somewhere.
On
Try to
Thursday.
find a restaurant. Oh, on Thursday? If you're off.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try and find a place. Try and find a place.
I'm not doing that.
No?
I'm not doing that.
Why?
I'm not. Because it's a game for you.
No, it's not a game. This is a restaurant that doesn't ask.
Okay, so
No, preferably, I agree, I'd rather not give anybody that, no, this is a regular restaurant, I went out for dinner twice.
Yeah,
One
like that.
of them was Puffs.
Puffs?
Yeah, I had a donut, sat down and had a donut 2 weeks ago.
Puffs.
See you one day, see you again. Oh, we're strong. We're strong. And I have to speak to Cassidy about, I have to teach her a few more things. I did, she give her my number. I have her, but it's on my, okay, bye. I gotta go back. Hey, bye. Hey, hold on. Hold on, here. Hold on. Here. Let's see. Here.
What is that? We already have one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, from the last time you gave me one.
Oh, okay.
We're not drinkers as, you know,
Oh, I
the
told
same
you.
thing as you, right?
Listen, I have to give anyway. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Okay. I hope somebody's left watching. I hope somebody's there. Ciao, bye. Hey, yeah, oh my God, that was just terrible, eh? I'm a bad boy, I'm back, hold on a second. I think I'm being called outside. Cow. Yeah, okay. We were talking about 23.5. I don't know if you remember. We were talking about the rotation of what 2 is. The rotation of 2. I'm going to come back to Mighty Messer. I'm going to have to go down to the last thing. Don't worry about me, 5:25 at 6:31. So I think I spent an hour on this. I don't know who's left. I'm going to go back. I'm not sure who was here last. I'm going to have to write into my edit video and say exactly what happened at 1:31 and check my video over so people don't have to be waiting while they watch. And what I can remember where we were, and please understand that the time we are in this year is 2021. It is the division between TH. It is the division between TH. Where comes from thy zero? Thy zero cometh from what is created to be. And what is created to be is 2 times 8. The 8th void of 1. 2 times 8 void of 1. 2 times 8 void of 1. When it's 8 void, okay, void meaning around 1, meaning there is a center to 1. So that right away, when there is a center to 1, you're going to create this block. So right away, the division becomes the 9 lives of the cat. To a singular block, there are 8 surrounding 1, created by 9 times 9, 9 plus 9, equals 18, 81, 99. The heavens of the spirit of Jupiter bringeth on Venus and Mercury and Neptune. And from it, it is the birth of D, A, B, C, D. Here is how it goes. 1 is inside of 5, so it is 4 and 1 D, which now we create the life of 1, creating the 9 lives in D. This is the plus. This is the multiplication. This is the quarter life. Yes, I think this is what we're going to call the quarter life. I don't know if we're going to call it the half life or the quarter life. I have to create the size. The size. Will I create a basic 9? If I create it this way, okay, we split it this way, it becomes the half life. This way. Quarters. Actually, it's quarters. We can do it that way. Okay, let's just stop. I'm writing too much. I'm going into too many stories. Let me explain how this becomes this. 2 times 8 equals to 16. 2 plus 8 equals to 10. 10 plus 16 equals to 26. 2 times 6 equals to 8. 2 plus 6 equals, 2 times, oh God. 2 times 6 equals to 12. 2 plus 6 equals to 8. 8 plus 6 equals to 20. Which all zeros equal 6 will now become 80. All zeros equal 6, it'll be 86. The reflection of this will as well be this. And if I look down at my calculator, the reflection of 24 is 26. So if we're going to create 2426, wow, I got to keep 2426. 2, 4, 2, 4. No, I'm going to use, I'm going to do the, this is going to be the 2, and this is the 4, and this is the 6. So what happens in this? Okay, I can create the skull bones in this design, right? But I'm going to connect the corners here, okay, and then here. And then I'm going to connect, see the corners from the 2 to the 6, and then the corners. So I have created what is the passage the corridor. The X is pointing. It's a distance. The X is a distance as triangles are showing depth inside the X. So your connection creates this.
This is your quarter life over here. Here are your half lives. Here are your connecting lives through 2, 4, 6, 8. And remember, the passageway need not know corners, as what blocks in this 5 here is 2, 4, 6, 8. Now I said all these half areas should show some distance. So should I be showing distance this way, or should I be drawing lines this way to have a little bit more depth behind it? And I have a, please, Mr. Cat, please. Please, Mr. Cat. So what I created here through this, okay, in 2, 4, 6, if I flip it over, okay, it'll be 4, 8, 6. See, 2, 4, 6 and 4, 8, 6. Now my question is, should I double up the 4 and 6? No, I did not. I did not double it up. So I'm just going to add it on like the calculator, right? You see, this is 1/2. Well, what if I did double it up? What if I actually did double it up? What if I did double it up? And then we had to connect. And but should I put 6 on this side this time? Which way did I? Which way? So we have 88 over here. I'm just trying to understand this design. So if I would squish this together, right? See, I'm thinking that it has to have a twist this way. See where the end, when the two ends meet, this might not be the beginning string. Okay, remember, I put more than one string when I string numbers. This might be just where the belt is. And one of the reasons why the center of roulette, okay, makes this exact connection. The center of the roulette board, where the cube is located, makes this exact connection to my explanation of what is 2 to 6 and what is 2 to 4, as 4 to 8, as 8 to 6. If they were created in their own world, I would have to recreate this. And the reason for this obligation of a design is because of color. And the color in this is, here is the red house. Okay, and the yellow house. Here is the yellow house, right over here. Here's the yellow house. 888. But when 888 comes together, when 888 comes together, as you can see, this is a hexagon 6, where it becomes 2 and 2 and 2. Or it becomes 1 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 1. One area here, 2 here, 2 here, and the 2 is because it is in between the other 2. And that area, okay, there's 2 ways to do this. There's 2 ways to do this. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but if you pick up a real artistic eye, take a look at this folding. I can turn this into a cube, but I can also probably split this up and turn it into some other kind of design, like the above and below the building. You know, I can create 2 diamonds inside of here, but right now we're going to go like that. And then we're going to draw the string right down here. See where 3, that third area, from what you saw in 6, I add a 3 to create my 9. When I add my 3 to create my 9, my 3, okay, connects the center of one area 35 plus 1 to a second area 35 plus 1. In 3, I connect to the 6 and 3 areas I do not connect to. In this design, I will connect my 3 to number 16, to number 18, and the fine. And the final point over here, which is number 23. That is when the house is 20. And this house is 4 times 20 equals to 80. It is 420 as to 4 hours, 20 minutes, or 260 according to some Mayan counting system, in which eventually we'll reach 266, the dividing of the house gates, 6, 22, 6. And not only that, 4 hours, 20 minutes. 4 hours is 240 plus 20. If it was 420 minutes, it would be 7 hours times 60 is 420. So the 7th gate in the halfway house of the dividing roads of 66. 7 times 6, 420. 420 minutes. So we have 7 hours. 7 full hours, 7 full 6s. 3 of them, 1 of them, and 3 of them. Here we have 18, here we have 6, here we have 18. 9, 6, 9 in rotation of creation of what the connecting 3 to 3. There's 3 open Charlies. There's an area over here, number 17, that's open, and the number 21 over here is open, and over here, number 19 is open. So we have 17 and 19 and 21. They are open, and this will create 813 equals to 12. This is 40. Is this 57? Wow, they're on the moon. They're on the moon. Heaven's on the moon. In creation of the E world. Look at that. 17 and 19, 57 and 51. They are the polarity in the alphabet. Check this out. Hold on a second. Let me make the screen smaller. Check this out here. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to go to so I don't know if you can read. Well, I don't mean it that way. Sorry about that. Calm down. Where's my mouse? So we have, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this page? Hold on a second. I want to see if you can get this page. Copy. Where are you? Where are you? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Paste. Okay. Mr. Messer, I want to go down here and see if you're there, because if you are and you're back, then I'm coming back to you. Okay, I see you're here, so I'm coming back. I'm not sure of who that is with the letters all over the place. Wherever you are in the world, I like the backwards letter, so that reminds me something about near where the Da Vinci, down in over in there, the other side of Alaska. Like, I don't want to call it a name, you know. Just hold on a second. So we're going to get back to what this was, is 57 and 12. 7 and 5 is 12. What was inverted was this number over here. And here you have 16, 18, 23. Sorry, you have 16, 18, 23. There's something missing here. We're missing this one and this one and this one. Oh, excuse me. There's more to this. Let me do this again. Okay, let me do this again. With the Y, we are going to, okay, sorry, with the entire design, we have numbers 14, we have number 16, 18, 19, 21, and 23 over here. Okay, inside, okay, over here is this connecting to these two, connecting to this one, connecting to these two, connecting to this one. This is what's happening over here. What I did is I draw a line on this angle down into, from a red area into a black and up back into a red, and create the Y, creating the cube. I can do the same design, okay? I can do the same design over here and inverting. Okay, well, it should go a little bit deeper. It should actually come down here, right? It should actually come down here. So, but you see this little gap? It's showing you how off of the 45 degrees you were by going down to another line. So that's why I want to fill in the whole gap. And yeah, and by doing it this way is this empty space over here is number 20. And this empty space over here is number 17. 9 and 8. Okay, two different houses, two different angles to the house. So in this house over here, 35 and 39 are connected to either 14 and 23, one of either of the two fives. And remember, one of either the two fives of the two fives of one of either side, above and below 18. These are two numbers. The average to this is 17.5 and 19.5. At what area do we get 23.5? 0.5 being in between both sides, because this would have to be split up. It gets split up to where this is 58 and this is 52. But at the end, okay, the three of them together is 74 Jesus of time, 74 and 23. 74 and 23, 84, 94, 97. So 97 in this formation. And in this formation, it's 74, 84, 88. So when it's in the upward formation, when it's in this formation over here, when it's in the house of 20, it's 88. When it's in the house of, did I do that right? Did I do that right? No, when it's in the house of 14, this one over here, this one's 20. So this one's 97, sorry. This one is 97. This was the gateway house to birth. When it's, so it's, this one is 97 and this one is 88. 17, creation is 17. AB, first and second, I will stand on creation of alpha beta. We should not go any further and make any idols other than who we are, AB, BA, ABBA, 1, 2, 2, 1, otherwise known as AB, C, and perhaps what is to be A again, but A as D. A, B, C, D. The division between B and C, and not of A and D, before the Christ and after the death. In this, you can see that the X has supported, inside this design of one triangle, you have now supported an X, which in with Y and A is your primary creation of Y, which gets divided now between B and C. Now, I want to know is what kind of slope can we get from that? Is there a slope? I'm just trying to see what the angle is. Anyways, does that make any sense? So I'd like to just do this again and make it a little bit more clear. Okay, the total of these two together with this one together and this one together and this one together, okay, these equals to 74. 21, 37, that is Jesus of time. These are the angels. How do we get the 13? You get the 13 as as 4 and 9. Only when you begin at 4 can you get the 13. At 3, you can only get the 12. So ABC ends at 12. Let me make this clear. ABC ends at 12. And then when you get to the next row, the polarity of 3 equals to 13. So we only want to work on 13. So I'm going to go 5 and 8 equals to 13. And I'm going to go 6 and 7 equals to 13. And now this is the house of the cube. The cube that is also represented in the calculator at your ATM, on the keyboard, on your telephone, all telling stories and showing different, it's hard to explain. It's just showing you position, geolocation, when things repeat, how many, when they repeat, and how long is the cycle of the repetition before it gets inverted. Just like the inverted repetition of numbers. The inverted repetition of numbers is 1, 3, 6, 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 9, 9, 1, 3, 6, 1, 6. I'm just trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 45, 10, 11, 10 is 55, 66, 78, 78, 78, 78. I'm just trying to think. 78. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 66, 78, 91. 91, 91, 91, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The 14th one is 105. Then it's 120. And then it's 120, and then it's 135. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just trying to see where the mistake is. Here's the 14th. Here's the 15th. Here's the 16th. Sorry, that would be 1 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th gate of Jupiter in numbers. Now, where did I get these numbers from? Well, it was the rotation of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. Well, we have to remember solid. And then we have stripe. Plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 14 plus 15 plus connect the cue ball, the front ball, to the last ball. That's 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's exactly what it is. Number 1 repeats over here. But when there's a 0, it means you have finished the first equation. You have finished ABC. Because it is A, B, C, and D. 1, 2, 3 balls, and 1 ball, and 1, 2, 3 balls. 3 balls, 1 ball, 3 balls, 1 ball, 3 balls. The ball is the purple ball. It is number 88. It creates 64 and it creates 16. It is the gateway to DC half-life spirit. In purple, you will have red. Red going with hot. Red getting 27, hot getting 43. In hot, you will get cold, and that'll be 34. And that'll be blue. Blue is for cold. Blue is for a boy. Blue is number 40. In the hot and cold mixture, you will get 77, and now you will have warm. But in 77, you have matter. And a matter of fact, in 77, you have first. Oh, sorry. You have the creation of the hour, heavens. H, R, Archer. Rochelle. 7 times 7, the multiplication of all these, and this one will create 19, the spirit, and the spirit will run up to number 57 in the moon, will then ignite and create energy in 74. And the mass of energy will appear in I am, Jesus, which will create the cycle of man, 28, to what man is as 1328, 364 days, to the cycles of 13 moons of 28 days, equaling to 364. All we are missing is Earth and Mars to ignite that by adding Earth and Mars 1.25 days, 25 times 5, as when you divide up the single planet of the creation of the 9 lives of the cat with 1 stroke in each direction of the 2 accents from the French will create the 1/4 life in the center to the half life and then the full life. There are 4 times 1 full life, here, 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 and here. There are 4 times 1 half life, here, 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 and here. And there is 1 times 1/4 life. And that 1/4 life is the 14th day. 14th day, 1/4 also represents 25, standing on what is known as Q. You see, we can't put 2 directions. You can only go this direction for one way, this direction for the other way. But what is not told, and what is told, is that and now I forget what I was doing. Just let me take a look on the board. I did this for a reason. Wow, Jesus 28, 364, 512. 512. I did that on purpose. Well, it is 1, 2. Okay. All creation, A and B of all creation will create 5. That is the 5 times 25. Okay, the 5 times 25. And I showed you in this design. Oh, so maybe I can show it to you again in this design. You create, you see, this is design, okay, is one area world. And here, well, actually, it should be here. It could be overlapped on this area over here. I can overlap if I want. I mean, according to my designs, I can overlap into this world, as I can go. So I have 2 times a cube, okay, equals to 12. So let's count. Equals to 18, right? 9 areas to a face of a cube, right? And I got, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it stops. You stop on 8. And this area over here, number 9, is joined between the 2 cubes. What was once 8 corners, 4 per cube. I'm only counting the face side, or let's say a square. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners. So how did we create the 7th gate? 2 55s, right? And if we want, we can connect this to over here, and then this to over here, and then this to over here. And now we connected an elongated cube, and now we can start connecting numbers with this by using the Mayan numbers, by connecting 7 and 6 and 4 and 3. So if I would connect 7 and 6 and 4 and 3, 7, here's, I'm going to do my, I'm not going to use the calculator. Yeah, I'm going to use the calculator. 7, okay, that's 6 here. 7 and 6. Let me use this. 7 and 6. And I shouldn't have made those other lines. 7 and 6 and 7 and 6. And 4 and 3. 7 and 6. See, this is no longer going to be 9. Okay, because of this calculator, it's going to be 3. So, and I have to use it for all the houses. So we'll keep 9 out of this right now. We're going to use it as 3. And don't forget, if you see the distance between this, they're going to be 3 parts. So 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9 by 1, 2, 3. 3. 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, 6, 9. 2 blocks. There's going to be 2 blocks, 1 block, or 3 blocks, like Rubik's. Anyways, I didn't stop. I wanted just to do the numbers. So 3 and 4 and 7 and 6 come together. We create that. And what is that? 7 and 6. Okay, now 4 and 3. Now 4 is over here, and 3 is over here. So I have to connect that over here. 4 and 3 there, and 4 and 3 here. Now I have to connect that and that. So let me do that. Let me get something darker here. Maybe get a little darker. Now we connect that. Now that we've done this, now we're going to connect here, connect here, connect here. So we have a block cube, and now we can run it. How can we run it? Do we have a green or something? Yeah, I got a green. Now I can run it. Now when I'm running it, take note that when I'm running it, it'll be run through Venus. It'll be run through, how come I can't get this light on here? Can you see that cube? Too much of a reflection? Hold on, let me put this light back in its place. So you can see the angle of it. So it's running here to here. So this would be, according to this, it would be running into number 9. It'd be running in through the spirit. And we'd be running on this angle over here. And we run right through. So since we show this in the back of the cube, okay, and I still didn't get to what I was doing. When I finish this, there's 2 ways to do it, the top side and the bottom side, not all the sides. So we've got that, and now we have to do it on the bottom side. Now, since we're starting with 3 here, I already know my calculator's upside down, so it gives me a head start. So this now I'm going to connect 3 with 4. So if I connect 3 with 4, I'm going to connect here to here. And here's 3 to 3, and I connect here to here. and I have the line connecting, and here I've got my line connecting. And we're going to do the same thing with this number over here, which is 6 and 7, 13. And here it is. Connect over here. And the bottom part of this shape is over here. We're going to connect this. And don't forget, these are in squares. I should have made them in rectangular. It comes out much different in rectangular than it does in squares. It's not the same. So now we're going to connect here, here, and here, and here. So we have an uppercase house and a lowercase house. And in this hexagon upper and lowercase house, what you actually have in this design is the following of number 9. Or if you want, we can uppercase left house number 6. Lower, bottom, right, top, upper level. But in this scenario, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my own 6. Oh, my screen just shut off. Wow. Here is my own 6. So I put my 6 down here, my 9 over here, and this whole big design that I made will be shortened up to look like what that is inside of here. Top cube, bottom cube, except I overlapped. This is a base. If I didn't overlap, it would look a little bit different. Here, in this one, I use 17. I stand on 17 creation, alpha beta creation of 1, connecting both the upper and the lower, using 88, 818, through the Venus cycle, 2 and 5. What is Earth that does not pass? That does not pass 2. Let me show you. 5 does not pass 6. It connects the corners. 5 can connect the corners, but cannot pass in the void, but can pass through the corners, connecting dots. Underneath, I'm talking piping. If there was a curvature in the pipe on the inside of the cube, I'm going to get something to drink. Mr. Messer, if you're here, I did not look. I'm going to come back, and I think I'm going to finish with this number 8 here, the hexagon, which, yes, is the Star of David and is the starship, by the way, the Star of Bethlehem, in Beirut, Nibiru, and everything else. It just flows. So is it just me, or is it just the magic of the numbers and the words and the equations from the games and the mathematics and the games and the sports and everything in this world seems to connect so perfectly to everything that creation is, and all extended from alpha, beta, 1 and 2, a couple of dice cubes, a pyramid, 3 sides and 4 sides, and a couple of equations, to where there's other, even the gematria. Did I share that with you? Yeah, I was working on, I didn't, hold on, I made one mistake. Okay, I wanted to share this also. Copy. And can I get one of my pictures or something in here? How do I get a picture in here? Brand new private chat settings. How can I put a picture? I used to be able to put a picture. I need a manager. I need a manager. I'm going to get something to drink, and I'm getting on. I'm going to stick on you, Mighty Messer. I have to. So let me finish with the 2 boxes, because in this design that in this piece that I just made, as I always speak, this is only one formation. We need at least 9 we need 4 of them, but we need 9 of them, because inside of 9 is 4. You see, there's 4 over here, and then there's 4 over here, and then there's 4 over here, and there's 4 over here. In this 4 over here, in the first second, you see in the second 4 and the first 4, you do not contain this 4. Even in the third 4, you do not contain that last one, that connector 3. 3, it took 4. It took all movements of 4, 16, to connect to the 9th area that connects to the rest of the board. And they both, okay, both these boards, okay, show this passage. You see, they both have a passage on the upper and a passage on the lower. See the way it comes down here? You see the way this fabricates the 8? Do you see number 8 over here? This is what I call my delta angle. I always like that. And what it is let me see. I like to do it this way. There's one there, and then there's one there, one there, and one there. And what I like to do with them is I can draw a line here and then follow. Let me see. I'm missing some light. There's 2 ways to draw this. I can draw a straight line this way. Whoop, hold on a second. I can draw a straight line that way and a straight line that way. And then I can draw some lines down. Hold on a second. I got to do something with this light here. Just hold on a second. Let me do something with the light. Okay. Yeah. So this was that design. So to me, this is what I like to call the sewage system. You see, I have a divider here, and you got 1/2 and 1/2. That's what it would look like. Each side would have its own half, be 1/2 and 1/2. So it'd be a quarter. So this would be 1/2, but it would be a quarter. On this half, it's a quarter. But it's a whole in its own, but it's a quarter. Understanding differentiates between, see these 2 areas? If I would have went 1, 2, 3 areas, okay, to do that. If I would have did 3 areas, I would end up with that to draw down here. And then in between there, I'd go 1, 2, 3. So with 1 division, I get 1, 2, 3. With 2 divisions, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 plus 2, and here it's 3 plus 2. And what does this all mean? Well, this description, okay, means the total amounts are 1, 2, 3. Sorry, let me see. The total amount are areas. 1, 2, 3 areas. 1, 2, let me see. Oh, yes, I made 3 areas and I divided each area. So 2, 4, 6. And in this one, it's 2, 4. I don't think I'm describing that right, exactly what it means to put one line down in the center or leave the heart open and have its own area. And then you can drive the final line that way. And I don't know why I came into that. I forget why I came into that. There's a reason for it. Oh, yes, because I was redesigning this. But I'm going to have to do it when I stop the video. I don't remember if you remember what I was doing over here. This was the center of the roulette where 111 comes together, where it runs as 37, 35, and 39. 74. And the number, okay, from the J house, from Jupiter, 99, from number 5. What is the number? 5 and 14 and 23 and 32 equals 55 and 19 equals to 74. Jesus is the sky. Jesus is the past. Jesus is the man creating the AC/DC spirit in the cycle of creation from time heaven. Creation from time heaven. 7 plus 4 equals to 11. There is then 20, which is the dividing peaks of the gateway. Then there is 29, the birth. Then it is 38, the creation in the heaven. Then it is 47. And then the student cometh at 65. Yo. Yo, Elev. Yo, Elev through the seventh gate. Come the student. Y equaling to Mars. O equaling to, hold on a second, O equaling to Mars, Y equaling to Earth. Combination creates Mercury. I did not finish on the other side when I spoke about matter and Christ and 77. When warm and cold meet together, the colors that come together are blue and red. The blue and red create purple. That's what happens when the cold and the hot. When they come together, they create 77. Becomes 49 and 14, becomes 13 and 05. They become the sun. 135, the 13 ball and the 5 ball is orange. The 4 and 5 is creation of the sun. 9 times 5, 9 plus. 9 times 5 or 9 times 6, connecting 5 and 6. The total here is 63 and 35. That 35 to 1 in creation of the E worlds. With the one chip, cache. What is the cache in the computer? With the one chip, okay, in the IP. Why cache? Because to say the letter H, that's what I'm saying, the letter H, creation of H. A is in the C world, ACHE. What is C without A? In the heavens of the E world, E is representing 22 life of ape. You see A here and E here? Well, this CH, okay, 11 will be represented by a P. Because 11 and 16 equals to 27, the reverse alphabet, okay, of the spirit of the sun angle. 45, 135, equaling to 180 degrees. One angle here, another angle here, another angle here. The question is on this angle, are we going to be running this angle? Which angle will be running to end up with our 333? I'm trying to understand why I'm saying that. 3 by 3 by 3 will equal to the 27, which is the reverse alphabet. But the reverse alphabet, although it's an alphabet, there's something very bizarre inside the alphabet and numbers, that all the 36 numbers inside roulette, right? They alter at number 18 and they reflect each other, yet the alphabet is not finished. So we cannot start the alphabet at number 1. We have to move the alphabet, okay, up to number 8. The alphabet must begin at number 8. 8 plus 25 is 33. No, let me see. If we begin at 8, we begin, hold on, 33, 1 and 36, 3 and 34, 6 and 31. That's it. We're going to start on 6, the reverse of 1. So we have 6. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if it works out. I should have made rectangles. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light here, like that. Hey, Charlie, give me a little bit more light. Come on, somebody give me some light. I don't know. Somehow it got some light. Hold on. I think I'm gonna figure it out. Hold on. Okay. That's a bit better. Let me see. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31, 28, 25, 22, 19, 16, 13, 10, and 7. So the beginning of numbers or the alphabet will begin in order to center the alphabet where the identical of the alphabet flip comes into order with what is in every single casino around the world, and it cannot be denied. It cannot be denied. Let me see. Those are roulette. And that's what happens inside the game. And that's exactly what happens. Because that's what happens when you connect the red. And that's what happens when you connect the black. And all these intricate connecting different ways to connect is because of what is allocated by the numbers. Connecting numbers to numbers. And whoop, if there was any change, just 1 second. Let me get me back into the picture here. I guess I'm going to put the light back over here. It was good for now. So let me leave it like that. Okay, so yes, so let me show you this piece here. I'm not really sure. So this is going to be A6, and this is going to be B7, B, C, D, G, J, A, D, G, J, M, P, S, V, Y, and this will be Z. And then over here you will have E, oh wow, B, E, H, K, N, Q, T, this is Z, so this is W. So that's what the alphabet would look like. So in position number 17, where Q used to be, okay, it will now be, instead of Q, it'll now be exchanged for L. This is the 12th letter, or now it's the queen. And the 18th letter, which runs R, this is the 17th letter. And what was once the R, what was once the 18th letter R, is now exchanged for the M, the 13th letter, and that is the king. In the deck of cards, L and M, the king and the queen, the bat mitzvah and the bar mitzvah. When the alphabet gets shifted, because direct reflection, okay, and on the roulette wheel through 36 numbers, the direct reflection in creation from the standing of the cube point, okay, is where, let me see, let me try and revamp these numbers because it's a little bit different. Now, I don't know if I'm going to take the old design or the new design that comes up. And the new design, let me think of where the center is now. It used to be the first 18, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it would be the same 18. P, Q, R. So it would be right over here. So right over here, R would begin right over here. So that's where the reflection used to be, but it's not. The alphabet got moved, but I'm not going to move the alphabet. So I'm not going to go to R. I'm going to go to my new center where it is here. Where was once QT, where was once Q over T, and where we run P, Q, R, S, T, U has been exchanged for K, L, M, N, O, P. That is the new, like we almost have monopoly right here, right? Here is the old, here is the alphabet. We have the numeric value of the alphabet, but now we're going to put the alphabet in gameplay. And in gameplay, we don't start with number 1. That's sitting on its ass. We start with number 6. So when you count 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 equals to 21, if 1 is retired, okay, you only have 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 equals to 20. So you start on T. You go from B to T. You go from a beat. Actually, T will be on the other side. It's Betty. Betty. BT. Bet. Maybe the bee. Maybe they're talking about the birds and the bees, right? Coming from number 6. Hey, you ever think you came from sex? Hey, Ma, where we come from? We come from sex. Of course we do. There it is. The 1 is retired. We start from sex. 1 is now at sex. There you go. And 1 is with sex because, check it out. Check it out. Let me see if we can get that. See, it's on the other side. 1 sex. Where are we right now? Okay, so this is the now alphabet put into the center of the board, and we can do the same thing probably with I don't know, other games too, but I'm not going to mention which one. Not Monopoly, right? So what happens over here? So this comes together, and then this comes together. So what is below? I have to back up 2 letters. This is K, 11, and 9. So I is now in this position over here, where N and W is over here, and P, Q, R, and now R, I and R. 36 got put onto the cross. I and R got put onto the cross. I need water. I need water. I have to go to the bathroom. Can we take 2 to 5 minutes tops? I promise, tops. I just have to go to the washroom, and I have to take a drink of water, and I'm seeing it so much more clearly than I've ever seen it before. It is ridiculous. If you can create the proper equation for what is the word, then within the word, through the equation and games that were bestowed onto us in the sports arenas on TV, that we partake in the game, but we didn't partake in the evaluation on how they created the rules and why and from where it came from. Nothing comes from nowhere. It's just not a poof idea, because we are the fabric of creation. So therefore, everything in creation is already being known, and the future has already been set in stone. All we have to do is turn the key. And Mighty Messer, earlier on in this video, he had a number that ran that said exactly the key on it. And I should go back and look for it. I'm going to go back, but I definitely need something to drink, and I have to look back. You had numbers that with 9, 7 something, that was exactly the key. That's exactly what the math worked out to. When 11 and 5 come together, when K5 comes together, if K9 comes together, you might be locking the door, or you're locked out, because the reversal of 5 is 9. And the fabrication of 9 comes from either 1, 8 or 2, 7, which is the fabrication alpha beta, which is the voided on a dice, where 1 has 8 voided spaces and where 2 has 7 voided spaces. To understand that, we have to understand the elements we have. I know you know that. This is such a great thing. We're unlocking the key. So if we would have said it, if I say it this way or that way, it's telling you the 2 stories. And remember, this way or that way, this way or that way, this way or that way. Yes, we can go that way also, the dreidel. Talk about that after.
Dreidel got 6 sides. How many sides in the dreidel? 4, huh? Hmm.
Yeah, meditation is the greatest thing to make me talking about my habits right now. I'm breaking 5 minutes. I'm still doing it. Yeah, oh man, it's the greatest thing. And I know it seems like making a video, but wherever I am, if I'm rushing, you just relax. Well, I'm doing this stuff now, so yeah. No, everything. Yeah. Okay, great. So a couple of weeks off is good. You know what? It's the whatever it is. The hassle, all the bullshit that's been going on. And guess what? They're only robots. You ask, you tell them, they only look at a time chart. They do this, they can do when they off. But you can push it. Well, don't let them tell you that. You have to have your own. You know you have your own mindset. You have your own mindset. Listen. Whatever you're doing, even if it's 8 years, right? You're earning money. You're studying at home. You don't have enough time. Maybe you should just be working 4 days a week instead of working out 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Just refuse to go in one day. Just say, hey, no, that's it. You don't need the money, really. So go back to 4 days. That's it. You're the boss. These people who are there, all they're there is to live. Yeah. That's the way it is. Yeah. No explanation. You are the human being. Okay, so I'll let you go. I think you're still at home. Okay, ciao. Okay. I spoke to my son. Okay, what can I eat? I need to energize. If I'm an 8, I'm going to have a banana. I am going to have a banana. Yes, sir. I'm going to have a banana, and then we will start this video again. Mmm. Mmm. Yummy. Oh, maybe some hot water. You know what? There's nothing greater, right, than having support. Supporting the truth. Not what the majority says. What the majority says is not the truth. The truth is not based on what the majority says. And you already know that truth. When you're in a courtroom, how many decide on your destiny? One. Only one has to be right. One and only one.
And I'm talking about right in a context. I'm not talking about right or wrong. You know, when I say only one has to be right, but only one is judging. Only one was judging. One. How do you figure out what's right and wrong? How do you really figure out what's right and wrong? All the rules and the regulations around the planet. How do you know what's right and wrong? Just let me make my tea here. I don't even let it steep. Oh, it's pretty dark here, eh? Okay, so where were we? Okay, I'm going to go on to Messer. Do you want me to finish with this, or you want me to jump on to you, Mr. Messer? Just give me a second. I'm going to finish with this alphabet thing. So what's going to happen right now is KN. KN. Ken. You know Ken and Barbie? We got Ken right over here. So we're going to connect this here, this here, this here, this here, and this here. And here is where our cube fits in to the alphabet right here. And that cube fits into number 23, between 23 and 20 coming together. 23 and 20 come together. And in connecting 2023, what they're going to connect is, what you're going to connect from 23 to 20, 20 will connect to 16 and 18. That's the way 20 will connect to 36 and to 38. So it will be 43 to 16 and 43 to 18, equaling to 59 and 61. The core is running the 60 of DC. Equals 103 if we total it out, and that would be Mercury. Mercury in running of Mars, Earth. 51 and 57. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. 135, runner of the sun. What is this? Alphabet reverse. 27. 135. That 35 plus 1 is the chip. Electric company, creation of the E-world. Hold on a second. The banana, indigestion from the banana. Ate it too quick. Slow down. So what I want to show you is that when you create this cube in the center, what happens is it creates the half-life through the hexagon. Right over here. Although you see this marking here, okay, I can come right to the end point if I want. But I'm connecting numbers right now. So now you can see the plateau to perhaps a pyramid. So let's see if my numbers, yes, so these are my numbers right over here. This was a direct connect. You see 36 and 38 are the basic numbers. So it's 36 plus 23, and it's 38 plus 23, creating these two. 9 and 5, 2 and 5. 9 and 5, 2. Give me a second, please. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh boy. So much information, so much information. So anyways, that is, don't worry, I'm still thinking about you, Mr. Messer. So that is the bottom side, okay? 16 and 18. Where am I over here? Yes, where the Y connects. We're talking about where the Y connects into 16 area and into 18 area. We have 23 connecting into 20 and 20 connecting into 18 and 16. The reverse side, okay, is 14 over here, and it is 14I. Here it is 23 23R. R2D2? No, here it is 14I. Now, it's ironic, okay, that 16 will now create 76, will then create 42 and 13. 7 times 6, 7 plus 6. I just put star system like that. This equal to 42, so 40, 23 and 14. Even though it's 6 and 4 in the crisscross quarter world with these numbers, I'll create 55. So here's 14I, and here is 23R. See the way IR comes together, but they come together in 55 instead of in 99. Now they can create 911 in their own. So in this one over here, you connect 14. Okay, it's going to be the invert. I'm just going to show you with a pen that what's going to happen now is instead of it going this way, it's now, I'm just trying to remember how I created this design to start with, this one to here. So it'll be this one to here. Oh yeah, and this one to here. And it'll now be this way. It's this way on the over, this way on the under. So you see the way you got your 3 and 3 world, and in your 3 and 3 world, you create this area right in the heart of it, this little tiny area pass between the two, creating a half-life, which is only a part of the bigger picture. The 2. So we have what is 6, that is 4, that has 3 and 3 inside of it. And when it's done, we can create it to look like the Star of David. And all we're going to leave out is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 28 to 30. We're going to leave out 1 through 9, and we're going to leave out 28 through 36. So we're going to leave out the moon and the primary birth of the half-life. Funny that we end on 31Z. So what would the alphabet happen after all of this, after this design over here? If the alphabet ended, okay, on 31, then when it began, this is A, and this is B. So we took A and B at the beginning, brought it to the end. So what would happen is A, B, C, D, E. So what happened over here is we started on 6, and E would be 32, 33 for B, 34, 35. E would be 36. It would be E36. That's how we would end up. We would begin with A and end with E, and inside of that is P. And that's how you spell A, P, E, ape, inside the E world. And that P, why did I mention that P? Is it just specific? J, K, L, M, N. Oh, do I got that? P, let me see, where am I? Whoa, everything moved over. Yes, P is over here. So this is not P. This is R, right? R. But inside of R is peace, but whatever. This is R over here. And did I get that right? Hold on a second. Wow, no, I didn't get that right. Hold on a second. Where is R? R is number 23 at QR. So what is 20? LMNO. 20 is O. 20 is the letter O. This is the letter R. This is the letter K. This is the letter M. MK. Montreal Kosher. I don't know. This is the gold inside the moon. 3434. Hold on a second. Then we have the 14 starting from the top. 14, and then the 14 goes all the way into the 17, in which the 17 branches out and goes into the 19 and goes into the 21. So the 14 is the I. Is that correct? 14 HI. And 17 is KL. 17 is L. So 17 is L. 14 is I. 19 is N. Did I get that right? Sorry it's so long and confusing. I'm learning it myself. 19 is N. And don't forget, if this is the way it is, I can shift this one more time and have creation further down here, but we're not going to do that. Now I have a reflective body. So I, L, N, and then 21 is P, I think. 21 is P. Sweet 16. Sweet 16. Sweet 16. Sweet 16. 6 down, 1 up, 15. 20. 1 down, 6 up. On the dice cube. When the 1 is down, the face will show 20. When the 1 is up, the face will show 15. 1 through 5 equals to 15. 2 through 6 equals to 20. So you would have 17, you have L, N, P. So here you have 36. Here you have 38. We have the same thing. Is that possible? 20 with 16 and 18, 17. And here you have 14. So now you go 14. And now you go 14. So this will be 52. And this will be 50. So I have to figure these formalities out. 38 and 14, 50. So that's my alphabet shift. I think we're going to move on right now. We saw that the king and the queen, okay, their positions have moved, right? Where now the queen is in the position of where the Q was. I'm sorry, the L, which is female, is in the position of Q, where the M, male, is in the position of R. Let me see where else we were in this. We were talking about building more of these. I was talking about, I'm just trying to see where we are in this whole shebang. Yes, I wanted to talk about that delta angle design that is inside the roulette. This one over here, where I described the numbers over here. That's what I've been talking about. There's another way to look at this design. It's where this happens. I cannot describe what it is. I do not know what it is, but it's some kind of angle or something that's bent, curving. It doesn't look, it's not really cheese, but it's an angled dike going down. And you can do it from both sides. You see, you run this 45-degree angle and it runs both sides. It's almost like that 6-9 rotation. Anyways, we're coming to the end, and there's a lot I didn't do. There's a lot I didn't do, and I didn't even finish on the 888, which everybody knows is inverted to 666, which is fabricated from 3 and 4 in creation. We have to duplicate everything, right? One die of, we have win, play, show, gold, silver, bronze. We have the quarter, the nickel, the man, the bar mitzvah. We have different sizes and divisions in between the creation of this block. But inside this block, we cannot put any dots. The only dots we can put in here is because we cannot get into the center here. The only way into the center of that is to create a complete box around it to understand the difference between this and that and what this is and what that is. I'm trying to figure out what I just said. So anyways, then there is the alphabet. Again, another kind of alphabet shuffle. We're going up 3 and series of 9, A to I, D to L, G to O, J to R, M to U, P to X, S back over to A. So only in the 7th area do we start to repeat the alphabet for the first time. And remember, I must repeat this 3 times in order to run the cycle, and then 1 time for the inverted cycle of the alphabet to see what the outcome is in the 313 creation. Then we have V8, which is D. See, we had D here, D to L. Now we have it in the second. Now we have BJ. So when we get to BJ, okay, we have not repeated our 9. We have to, here's our first cycle. We have not finished our first cycle yet. Here we have not come to I yet. We don't come to I until number 23. You see, in the roulette, I came to I at number 14. Here I come to I at number 23. IQ, and then we get the 26-letter Z, and replacing Z is R. Now, this is the 26 letters of the alphabet, but I have to do the 36 the same way as I did the 36 before, and then find the center to understand these series of 9. There's not only series of 9 and series of 12, like in roulette. Then there is the days of the week, and they're shifting in days. And we do know that the numbers will shift. 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. What is the next number in the week? 9, 16, 23, 30, 37. The next number is 44, 51, 58, 65, 72, 79, 86, 93. Is that right? 90. 9 times 7 is 63. We have a mistake here. 37, 44, 51, 58. 9 times 7 is 63. 23, 30, 37, 44, 51. Well, what? Oh, yes, right, because we started on 9 and we went through the days of the week. See, I'm starting over again. This, okay, should be over here. See 30? So I'm actually in Sunday. Is it day 1? You see, I went as day 2. I went Saturday as day 1. I should have shifted everything over, right? But I went Saturday. I started on day 1. I could have started here. I started here. Started on the first day of the weekend, not the second day of the weekend, right? It's like tying 2 knots together. Maybe I'm going that way, Saturday to Friday or Sunday to Monday, right? Is it Saturday? Okay, Friday. And then it'll be Sunday and then Monday. And we'll just connect Saturday and Sunday together. So this would be 23, 30, 37, 44, 51. And this would be the rotation number. So here, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. And then Sunday, here's the first part. Here's where Sunday is in day 9. It's in week 2 of Sunday. Okay, week 2 of Sunday. I shouldn't have started it this way. See, look, week 2 of Sunday. Week 3 of Sunday. Week 4 of Sunday. So Sunday, you have the gateway. In week 4, you have creation. In Saturday, you are at Mars. You also have creation. Here it is in the half-life. This will say egg. These letters will say egg. 5 is E. 6 is F. When you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it equals to 15 O, the 15th letter. When you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it equals to the 21st letter U. It says uf in French. Egg. So then we rock on and we move on. Is there an in-between over here? 93. Where is the in-between? We don't want to go. Can I go to 100? I don't know if I want to go to 100. If I go to 7 more, would be 7 more. You see, I don't have to do this. I can rotate this. You see, once I added on the next week from 37, I should have went from 37 to 35. And then from 35, I would have went to 33. And that would have been, where would I have gotten that? Let me see something. Sunday is the second day, so that would be second week. See, the second week of life, or actually the first complete week. If you're born on the day 2, right, that means on day 9, you're 1 week old. So that is your birth, your heaven and your birth. If you're in day 3, if you're in day 4, you come in on day 4, you're a week old in creation. You come into birth on day 4. You're into creation. These are your numbers. But that's if Sunday is here as day 1, day 2, day 3. Day 4 is now Wednesday. So you would have to put the 4 over here, regardless. Regardless of whether I counted here, these are the same numbers for number 4. Just have to move it up, except the day is Wednesday. Where was I in here? Where was I in here? Zion here, Zion. Female and male, Wednesday and Thursday, female and male. Here's another part of creation. 26, 27. Anyways, where was I? Where was I? Yes, okay. Where was this? The day was here. Here's your first week, second week, third week, fourth week old. Fourth week old is here. Here is your invert, and here is your word day. This is your creation of the heavens right here. This is 4. The 5th one is over here. So the 5th one is here. This will be number 6, creating 35. Number 7, the gateway through the rotation of 6 and 9, through the mass of Jesus in rotation to the gateway. That was actually, this should have been number 8, right? Hold on, let me see. 1. Sunday should have been 1, 2. So Sunday should be running number 1s, whatever number 1 is. Okay, so 1, we have 29, and we have, actually, this is the way it would go. I'm going to have to switch all these numbers instead of having these. The true rotation for this is not this. It is this in numbers, unless you count it to a single digit. So we do get the 44, but when we get to area space 44, we get the 35, creation of the E-world, the division in night and day. We get to the next one, the command and the creation and the rotation of the mass Christ. We come into where Mars is, in the division of the 7th gate. Where did I get number 86 from? Sorry, this is the division of the 7th gate over here. So over here, our first week, our second week, our third, our fourth week, our 5th week, our 6th week is done. Division of day and night. Perfect. Our 7th week, the gateway in Mars. Our heaven inside of Venus. And our birth inside of creation. The reverse of this to the 7th gate is 12. 12, the reverse is 12, 45. Wow. Wow. So what happens is when I bring 6 and 4 to 10, 10 creates 1. 5 and 5, 10. 10 creates 1. We have 11 creation. 1 and 6 creates the 7th gate. 2 and 5 creates the 7th gate. 6 minus 2 brings you to 4, the delta angle, where the cube is turned, found inside the hexagon, inside where the cube lies. And then we have 5 minus 1 and 6 minus 1. So 12, 21 brings you into the cube. 33, 55, your freedom pass. 55 and 45 creates 91, the spirit inside. And that's where that Sunday comes in, to where this 65 comes in. And the 65 comes in, I said this is week 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10. In week 11, you divide the gates. In week 12, where the queen lies, you're now in Saturn. In week 13, this is where we reached 100, where I went back to the spirit. I didn't want to touch 100. So I just went back to 1 instead of 100. I went directly to the spirit of creation, because this equation will create 10 and 9. And that is your A, B, C, D, 10. It's the E world. Anyways, Mighty Messer, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm going to be looking only at your stuff. I think I'm finished with mine now. Please say you're here. If not, that's okay. Let me see where we are. Okay, how far do I go back now? 7:43, it's 8:03. Okay, the Julian date, obligity, 23.5, and the rest of the meaning. The Julian date, obligity. I don't know what that word means. 23 is created from 11. 5 is created from 12. 11 creates 12. So 11 will create, hey, yeah, I'm only going to stick to you. I'm not going away again. I'm just trying to see all about creation, because 11.25, right, is, no, 11.75. Is that what it is? 11.75? Yeah, 11.75. The minute you hit 3/4, right? You're talking 3/4 and 1/4. The 3/4 has everything to do with not Earth. Okay, it's male, it's female, I'm trying to think if it's what runs the clock, the energy, but it's 3/4. It's DC. It's DC. It's DC. Earth 3, Mars 4. It is the D of the sea. 75 is the moon. The king and the queen. When ABC ended up going after JKL, but that's only moving it in the center of the alphabet, because the takeover really is U, the letter U. The letter U reverses the letter F. So if I go back to my design, there's more to talk about. But anyways, okay. The angle, the angle between the planes of the Earth equator and orbit have a value of 23. Okay, there's usually between and between. And between and between would help a lot. Okay, a value of 23 and 27. The 23 has a 0 on it. The 27 has a line. So the 23 is going to go, we'll create 11. Which will create everything again. 23 just keeps going around to 23 again. It creates 65. It'll create the spirit within it, number 19 and 41 at the same time. 19. Oh, with 23, you get 13. You get the bar mitzvah with it. You get number 13 with that. Okay, it becomes 36. So it's 2/3 of creation. 1/3 is missing. That's 2/3 of creation. And that is on the cross of 2, 5, and 8. And the reason I say that, okay, is because when you see two numbers together, you got to make sense out of them. So 2 and 3 came together, and I remember 2/3, and I know the division of everything is 3. Well, you can use all the divisions to see exactly where everything lies. But I like to use, it's either 2, 3, or 4. That's all it is. There's only 2, 3, or 4.
I divide it by 2, I get one answer. I divide it by 3, I get another answer. I divide it by 4, I get another answer. There's really no other answers. Dividing it by 3 will always give you the same divisionable answer, which will be 0.333 or 1.333 or 2.333. And that's for the house of 147. The house of 258 will be all 6s, 0.666. And this one is a perfect house, 369. Okay, Vark Tech, Vark.tech. What is Vark.tech? Hold on, Mr. Meso. 27 has one slice line in it. And I know that's part to do with Venus. I have to just try and see what other things 27. I know it's a one face. An obscure, confusing statement. Okay. Well, you know what? It's basically like that now, but we have to believe that knowing we know numbers, knowing that we can see way deeper than we've ever seen before. I don't believe that I'm the only one that can do this, and neither are you. And there are many others. And I'm not sure if we've been more precise in seeing the truth. And eventually the truth will always get out because people are curious. Curiosity kills the cat. And there you go to the end of the matrix cycle. The curiosity of the masses, of the sheep that no longer believe, but now with one and all that can show the light, everybody is curious and now start to believe in the word. And what is the word? And what is the coming of the word? And with the word comes the truth. And who speaketh the word giveth the word away. I'm going to get something to drink again. I either have something here. I got to put something in my mouth. Give me a minute.
Reish bet. Reish bet. Polarity. Polarity in 33 in creation. The moon and what cometh of Mars. 4 times 19 equals to 76. Sorry, not Mars, the moon. 19 and 19 and 19 and 19. 4 by 19 is 36. So it's 4 and 36, or it's 4, 9. 36 and 13. Start. So that is the 2433. 23 and 33. These 33 said, preach for me your housetops that will hear your ear, for no light, a lamp, and put it under a bushel, nor does he put it in a hidden place, but rather he sets it on lampstands, that everyone who enters leaves with will see the light.
So with that said, the light must go back. Well, in some places I think we see light here from 7 a.m., a part of light, to like 4:30. So that's That's like 9.5, 10 hours. I don't know how much light we should have. I mean, according to the 4x4 numbers, it should be 16 and 8. 74.3 degrees, 24/7. Jesus creation. So that to create that, you needed 3 times 4, 3 times 5, 3 times 6, 3 by 7, 3 times 8, 3 times 9. How do you create 7? 3, 1, 3, 7. All 7's the gateway of 7. Whoop, my computer just shut down. Oh, and it popped up. C1221. 1221 to creation. It's exactly a match. No B lock, no C lock. Where is this no B lock, no C lock? A and E, when you count from A to E, that is going to be 15. And then when you go from AE to 15, it gives you 120. And then when you go to 120, well, it's 5. Every day, 74.3. Worldwide, no ice, no winter, no seasons, no clouds. Okay, if that's the way it's going to be. Now, I prefer the way it sort of is right now. Sort of is. Yeah, well, yeah. It's in the schedule. It's in the plan. So let me look back, see what else you got written down here. 24:33, 12:12. The Julian date. Three, 6, 9, 12. Now, when you go 3, 6, 9, 12, if we go 3, 6, 9, 12, okay, we would have to go 7, 14, 21, 28. 3 to 6 to 9 to 12. 7 does not rotate. When you rotate in 3, 7 has only reached the value of 1. Here we have reached 31 in the first rotation of 7. In the second rotation, okay, we will have 3, 6, and by the way, in the standard rotation, it's 6 and 5, creation of the sun, AB. And then in creation added becomes 921, which is 9-3. Then in full rotation, it becomes 12 and 28. The cycle, the purple world, the hot, the cold. And it's 31. 3 and 1. Now we're going to go 3, 6, 9, and then it's going to be 12 again. And with 7, you're going to end up at 35, 42, 49. And then the other one is 56. See the way 56 came back over here as one number, where 56 was separated. Now 56 comes together as one. They did the same thing in the alphabet. Alpha beta gets retired and comes back as U. Starting the alphabet as U. So if I had to start the alphabet at number 21, I'm going to have to reset my alphabet again. So anyways, we get over here. So where are we over here? This is number 8. This was number 4. First cycle. Second cycle ends at 56. Well, that's in the third cycle, we will reach Pluto, and that'll be 3, 6, 9, and then 12 again. And it will be 63, which is the 7th gate. And then it will be 70, and then 77 inside this one over here comes the Christ. And that is 4, 8, 9, 10, and 11 is when the Christ shows up. Here's the half-life, okay, inside of 10. Here's the gateway inside of 9, this number over here by the multiplication. Okay, here we're only doing addition. Here is the 12th area, okay, and that will be 84. And when we reach this area, that is Pluto, and that becomes the E world. 48, the sun's in Pluto, creating the separation between day and night. In the next one, it becomes the spirit in number 13.
And when it becomes the spirit in number 13, number 91, which is the 13th 7, 1 and 3 equals to now 47. In that series, we end up with 6 when the spirit arrives. 3, 6, 9, 12. And the next one, 3, 6, 9, 12, 1 and 2 is 3. Did I go back to 3 again? Should I hold on a second? Let me see. 3, 6, no, I shouldn't have done this. Hold on a second. Let me redo this again to make sure we get this right. Small error. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. And then forget the shift. I forgot the shift. Should we have shifted the alphabet as well, since we shifted in roulette and began start at 6. So 24, 27. And don't forget, after the 24th hour, it's the 1/8 of the hour, which is the Mercury hour, between the 24th and the 27th hour and the 30th hour. This is the in between the last 3 hours of the day before to the first 3 hours of the day after. And then we have the 33rd hour, to where we go to the first 3 hours of the day, to the 3 hours of the day, to the next 3 hours of this new day. Now we're off the cycle of the old day. Right over here is the first time we jump off the cycle of the old day into the next day. But that's not what I was talking about. So here was where we started with 3. Here's 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, 77. You want to see something? Christmas. On the 11th cycle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Christmas. $77, 33, 110. The towers have come. 38, reduction of the golden moon into 133, the 24-hour day into the church spirit, to where we just spoke about this on the last page. 133 to the spirit of 76, where Mars and the moon come in. 19 more than 57. The 24-hour day, where the division of the gateway came in. So if we want to go to another number, we can go find another number. So here we have Christmas. There we have Christmas. So where were we? Oh yes, I'm going to look at Mr. Messer's stuff over here. Let me go back. We've gone deep into this video, and I wanted to just show one piece nearing the end. So many pieces not done. Okay. Okay, let me read. I'm going to try and read all your stuff, Mr. Messer. I'm so far behind, and I got to get out of this. 74.3 degrees. Maybe I'll put it together to do a video. All right, collected all the images. Within the word, it says, look at Genesis 11 to 31. Okay, 11 to 31, 11 to 31, 11 to 31. We started at 6. 11, we started at 6. 11 would be exactly 6, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's exactly the cube. The end of the cube goes from 6 to 11. The cube. If you start at 6, you end at 11. That's where the beginning is of that cube. What is the in-between cube? I do not know. The sun is going around us. The light is off is off, not the Earth. Simple fix back to 1212. The average temperature jumps from 60 to 74. No extra sea level, more land than ever. Yes, when the poles melt, more water returns to the sky. Right, I believe the same thing. Hedge, blah, blah, blah. I don't know between day and night because we're not going to have the same color sky. The skies will be purple. We have more of a purpley world we live in and not the color we live in. Blue is, I don't know, Enigma. Eminem, the song, yeah. It ain't too late to finally see 1027. 1027. That's, yes, 1027, okay. Right, 36 creation, 9 and 1, 2 and 8, 3 and 7, 4 and 6 perhaps. I'm thinking 1982, 77, 60. Chime talk. 42. 42. 1 dice, 21. 2 dice, 42. 24, 12, 12. 21, 21. 144. 144. 9, 55, and 188 equals 144. 4, 65, and 6, 78 equals 144. And 678 will equal to 3 and 1, 7, 14, and 1, 1143. Creation of DC to the gateway in 144 the day, to the 465 and the 111 equals 576 and 90 equals to 666. This is the center of the cube. 90, I'm just trying to figure out why. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just getting tired. Okay, let's finish off on this. Okay, Mighty Messer, I've got you to 70, minus 72 plus 72. Love it. I'm outside, man. Hot shower will buy me a couple of hours not needing heat. Yeah. Then I left that. PN Geometric searching 38 simple for my mirror place. We finally saw the same light, 955, 1027. It ain't too late to see 1027, 955, 1982, 97, 46. 97, you can invert that to number 7 alone, or you can invert it to the one spirit center and just call out number 13. The code word for flesh is 955, same as the 38 Death. 38 Death Electric Company, part of Pi. Ocean Farm Noah. It's also the club. Different 38s. I'm going to look that up. Well, you know what? I go by the basic because it was made for the basic, you know, but then you have to put it on the next level. I take it and put it to the next level. If you have anything else and do it any other way, I'd love to see it because I want to do it on always, whichever way I can go. As in Cosin Casino. Yeah, I was looking at that also. Here's Pi. Break it into 3. Here's Mars. And here's the moon. So the moon is rocking the numbers. The moon is controlling those numbers. Julian date, oblique. We went over this, 1225. 24 and 23, Thomas. 136912, 136912. Right. The cycles. There's so many cycles to run. I'm so tired. I'm drained. I'm drained. I'm drained. I want to thank you. I don't know who's still here. A mighty messer. Let's next time I'm gonna have to. Oh wait, Genesis 1 full moon equals 31. There are 7 in the month. The first 2 scripts, 1 and 2, is complete. Every simple group has many subgroups yet, and links to other subgroups of other simple frequencies. Absolutely. At least it does. And some of them are. This is here, and the information goes down here and up here. But then it goes to this group, and that group, this group, and that group. And then these groups exchange, and then those groups exchange. And there's always a main circuitry board that always goes back and forth between let's say, the transfer of the information or the communication. But that's it. I got to go. Thank you, 8:30. Maybe I'll come back a little bit later. I'm not sure, but my throat is a little sore. Thank you for watching this video.